New this morning, Illinois officials say hotel revenues are higher than ever.
The governor announced that last week. He says hotels across the state pulled in just under $308 million during the fiscal year that ended June 30th. Quincy tourism officials say they've seen the same thing at local hotels. WGEM's Ryan Hill is live in Quincy with what those at one local hotel see. Ryan, good morning.
Good morning. Well, if you look behind me here, you'll notice the parking lot of this hotel is pretty full. That's a common sight for hotels like the Atrium on 3rd. Their events coordinator says they've remained busy as guests fill up their hotels, especially during the busy summer months. Now, she says local construction brought a good amount of guests along with many people trying to make up for lost time due to COVID, including vacations and weddings. She says corporate booking remains high as many companies look to hold events and exercises at their hotel, which also keeps them busy.
We had to hire more housekeeping staff, order, additional linens and bedding, and just to keep up with everything, for sure.
She says they expect to stay busy this year as bookings remain high. Local tourism officials say city and residents benefit from busy hotels. We'll explain more on that in the next half hour. Live in Quincy, Ryan Hill, WGEM News.
Ryan, thank you. Toll says they received more bookings in May and June of this year.